In the previous episode, Ben successfully defeated Dirk Layden, who had the ability to control electricity. Meanwhile, Silvermane continued to strengthen his influence over New York officials, and Kat finally managed to uncover Ben's secret identity as the Spider. Now Ben must face a new problem after his secret was discovered by Kat. If that information falls into the wrong hands, his entire life could be ruined. Meanwhile, Silvermane continues to expand his power, while Flint tries to keep Kat safe while hiding a secret that could trigger a new conflict. On the other hand, Robbie is getting closer to the truth about the origins of the superhumans in New York. Without wasting any time, Ben begins trying to find out how much Kat actually knows about him. In the midst of their growing relationship, Ben tells Kat about the origin of his powers. Long ago, the United States military sent Ben to France to carry out a mission to rescue German prisoners of war. Together with his squad, Ben successfully eliminated the German forces guarding the prison facility. Thanks to the actions of Flint and his companion, Ben was spared from being shot by a soldier. After freeing all the prisoners from their cells, Ben and his partner searched the facility further. As a result, Ben discovered many prisoners who were undergoing German experimental procedures. Not long afterward, Ben was bitten by a prisoner whose body was half human and half spider. It was from that bite that Ben gained his superpowers. After finishing the story of his past, Ben reveals his desire to eliminate his powers and return to being a normal human. Meanwhile, Walters purchased Robbie's photos and article regarding the cooperation between the Spider and Alfred. To fulfill the agreement made in the purchase, the editor hired Robbie once again as a full-time journalist for the Daily Bugle. Robbie now works under the alias Joe in order to protect his safety and career. Time continued to pass until Janet successfully discovered the location of the hospital where Dr. Faber worked. Since Faber was connected to the superpowers of Flint's group, Ben and Robbie decided to work together to carry out an important mission. According to their plan, Robbie pretended to interview Faber so that Ben could find an opportunity to sneak into Faber's office. Ben then took several important documents related to the prisoners who had become victims of German experiments. When Faber arrived, Ben pretended to be a lost patient in order to cover up his actions. Ben and Robbie eventually managed to escape with the documents they had been searching for. Meanwhile, Silvermane showed Kat that Flint had once again become one of the Mafia boss's subordinates. It turned out that Lonnie had also joined Silvermane's organization in order to gain protection. Following Silvermane's orders, Flint and Lonnie attacked the police station where Dirk Layden was being held. After the two of them successfully eliminated all the officers, Silvermane arrived to meet Dirk Layden. It was then revealed that Dirk Layden was also one of the prisoners who had been subjected to German experiments. And just like Flint's group, Dirk Layden had been one of Faber's patients. Lonnie eventually broke Dirk Layden's handcuffs after he agreed to become one of Silvermane's subordinates. Sometime later, Ben and Robbie managed to uncover the truth after examining the documents taken from Faber's office. It turned out that every prisoner who became a subject of the German experiments underwent genetic mutations, with some of these mutations combining human DNA with that of animals or plants. The danger was that, in the long term, these genetic mutations would eventually cause the prisoners to die. Faber's treatment of Flint's group did not cure the mutations. Instead, it made them even worse. This was the reason why Flint's group, including Dirk Layden, gained superhuman abilities. Afterward, Ben was brought before Silvermane. The Mafia boss then asked Ben to warn the Spider to stop interfering in the conflict between Silvermane and Alfred. Otherwise, the Spider's life would be in danger. After the meeting ended, Flint secretly spoke with Ben. He hinted that he still cared about Ben because he was willing to protect Kat. Afterward, Ben informed Kat about the mutations affecting Flint's group and the effects of Faber's treatment. Ben now concluded that Flint was shortening his own lifespan every time he used his powers. The following day, Kat made it clear to Flint that she had tried to kill Silvermane for the sake of their safety. However, Flint was deeply disappointed and felt insulted because Kat had not chosen him to take down the Mafia boss. Not long afterward, Lonnie managed to protect Kat from Flint's outburst, which caused part of a building to collapse.